One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the UTEP Miners, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the UTEP Miners offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Grab near the marker. It's Brown. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the 1st time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Makes the catch. It's blue. And they pick up just a few on that completion. North Texas in the hurry up. Wants to go up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
He'll field the punt and take it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Off-play action on first down. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun.
Breaks into the open. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And the Miners come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Quarterback will keep it. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, I'm 4th and 2. I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run.
Touchdown, UTEP! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Stroud. Right down the middle. And they can't make the play on third down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Using the quick game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. North Texas in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Motion from the wide receiver. In the red area, it's Blue. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the inside. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Pushes ahead. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On the option. Now the pitch. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Mean Green. Excellent pass by the back on the option. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Navy is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Joe Bellino and Roger Staubach among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to Notre Dame. Just another week of college football.
Turning it on. Gives it the big stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Soft spot in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Hard running there. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard, just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
The Miners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Nelson. Quarterback extends the play. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miners! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. North Texas in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They're going to ride this running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They get to the line quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. On the move, it's Rice. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. He'll throw it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Between the uprights, it's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Handoff from the gun. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. Setting up the screen. Finding an escape route. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Handoff from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. Lets it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Hauls it in. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Miners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. North Texas in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Stroud. Fires left. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. North Texas will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it down. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTEP.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Finds his tight end, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw it, Stroud. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll try to pop the draw. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. North Texas will have to punt it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Miners headed quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on second and short. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to the back. There he goes. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. And the Miners can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miners.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
42, North Texas, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Stroud. Turns it loose deep. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to go up top on first down. throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half?
The Miners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Looking for a big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there. And
hauls it in, the first down and more. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Miners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Stroud. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. North Texas really has it going on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking for a gap. It's Blue. Fights off a defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. To the air, it's Stroud. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll try the run. Turning it on. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. It'll be 2nd down. And remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Bringing the heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miners. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So
and down he goes back at the 3.
Man, and this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Mean Green with a ton of green to cover here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets it out fast. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Miners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. From the gun, the ground game. Makes it past the marker. Running through contact. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, North Texas. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
I think it's That's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense, whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Looking for a man, it's Hart. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tipton. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. This dude is just a master along the sideline, getting that foot in bounds for the nice gain. North Texas really has it going on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Tipton. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Nelson. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. North Texas will have to punt it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about punt.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Wide open spaces. The 30. Running inside the 20. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to slam it in. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
This is a money play on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hart. Rushes on him. He'll get rid of it. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Power football with the run.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams.